The one and the only, the triple, the G.O.D, live on Team GRF TV. I'd like to welcome you guys back to another installment of Triple the Guy Speaks On. And yo, Lupinranger versus Patranger number 9 in order to meet again. Yay, Kyrie focused episode. Even this is a Kyrie focused episode. The Kyrie focused episode comes in the wrap of a Sentai Classic. This is the Sentai Classic we're working with here. Ranger in question meets civilian that has similar problems, and their problems help the civilian solve their problems, and then the day is saved. Because this is a show about cops and indeed robbers, we're going to have more than one of these. Usually, Sentai limits these to 3, maybe 4 episodes in a season where a civilian gets involved so deep that the day is saved because of the problem that you solve. Here is the problem that has been solved here. Because this is a Kyrie focused episode, and again focused on the Lupinrangers, which is focused about loss, and given the name of our episode is in order to meet again, is Kyrie is sitting up here because this lady Elma Goldini, or whatever her name is sitting up here like, well, I got this jewel everybody wants, but the real thing is that my sister get on my nerves, but I love her for real, but I ain't seen her. And Kyrie and Tuma and Indy Yumika all in themselves, even though the two of them don't get involved, is we miss the people we love, so that's why we became Lupinrangers. So if as long as your people don't get turned into ice by Monster Iceberg Slim, aka that boy Zamiga Delma, you should be fine and okay to go see your people, tell them you love them while you still got them. Some about smelling the flowers while you still can type of thing. Here's the other thing though. In the midst of all of this, we get some interesting storytelling. The beginning of our episode has a Zamigo entrance. I'm like, he walks right by that boy Keiichiro, and Keiichiro, you know what I'm saying, not really caring to be like, yo, it's a beautiful day, sakura petals all over the place, I'm a cop. Oh, by the way, there's this dude who dressed weird, who's eating nice. That means nothing to me, because everything's A-okay. It's not going to be okay once he figure out who that is. And this will be the second time in this series where you've walked across the bad guy and not know you walked across the bad guy. So it'll be interesting to see him get all hot-blooded once he figure out that he's a real dangerous guy that froze people and made them explode into ice nothingness. Also in this, our boy, my boy, your boy, everybody's boy, that boy Destra is deep in the mix. Some of this dude. Like, this done been the second or third time that boy Destra done went out on his own and like doing his own thing. The thing is, and this is important, this is real important to really think about. You really got Destra just sitting up here doing his own thing because honestly, why wouldn't he? You got a boss who don't care. You got his alleged, you know what I'm saying, his alleged G.U.D Ninja Turtle snitch sitting up here snitching on you. But again, he don't care. It's like, I don't want to sit up here and honestly sit up here and say this early in is that Dogranio is just an absent leader of the villains. But the whole point of this series on the side of the Gondolas is to find somebody to surpass him so he can go retire and just, do nothing. So it don't surprise me that when I think about it, in this mix of, you got Destra doing his own thing, Goche, she do her own thing, and Zamigo just freezing people. So it's like every man for themselves, because again, and this is important, this is a competition. A legitimate competition of who can become the next boss of the Gondola. So again, when I think about it, in this instance, it don't surprise me that Dogranio is this hands off. Again, but however, I'm because the Lupin collection pieces are what they are, and he got one. It wouldn't surprise me in any way that this dude got the most gangsterous one of all, and then we get to the end game. Oh, by the way, I've been sitting around here chilling, but since you destroyed all my homeboys, I'm gonna whoop your ass now because I'm Dogranio. Ya boom, bitch, hold these L's. So none of this would surprise me in any way that the boss of the village is this much of an absentee leader. He ain't sitting up here giving no orders. He just like, yo, people out here doing stuff because they want to impress you. But it's like at the same time, when you really think about a show that is this focused on the conflict between cops and robbers, and the monster of the day being in the middle of the conflict between the cops and robbers, it don't surprise me that when I think about it, after you have a chance to think about it while you're sitting up here talking about it, that the leader, again, repeated for the umpteenth time, is this much absentee. I don't really think for real that between Destra, G.O.D, and Zamigo, that you got them, these three major forces right now, is that you got Destra putting in work. Like, he want to be next boss. That's what he want. He want to be next boss. You can tell. It's like, G.O.D, we saw, I'm like, the show gave her an opportunity to show how dangerous he is. And we know Zamigo a beast. He the whole reason the show exists. Like, he the whole reason Lupinranger got something to do. Now, I'm going to love it when to find out that Kogure hired him to do that, to do this on purpose to retrieve the pieces, though. That's going to be funny when that boy Kogure come up and like, yo, it is what it is. Ninja vanish, bitch. You know it's going to be crazy dumb. Crazy dumb. Crazy dumb. So don't even worry about it. Speaking of, the other thing that leads into, you know, our Sentai moral quandary of, I miss my brother, but he turned into ice particles, but your sister see her, you should still see him, is that we trying to steal this thing off your neck, but oh, when you finally give it to me after being like, I want to go home and see my sister, oh, it turned into a new Zord, and we just like, well, okay. Alright, show. Run that new Zord pimp. Like, I thought it was gonna be like a battle suit or something. Nah, this is Zord. Just a Zord. I don't know. I'm like, this show is getting more interesting by the second. And getting interesting in the mix of is that at this point, all the Lupinrangers have had focused episodes. It's just kind of weird that it took for episode 9 for us to get a little more backstory into the history between... Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry, I'm a little sleepy. That to get the backstory between Kyrie and his brother, and it's like, it's not as bad as you think it is. It's just that, you know, is that Kyrie's brother was a little overbearing. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, but at the same time, that's pressure that Kyrie put on himself to live up to his brother, when that's really when you ultimately learn that's not how relationships work. That you can look up to somebody, and you want to exceed them, and that's all good. But you don't try to sit up here and exceed people at the cost of you, because it never ends well. And that's just what it is with that. That was the episode, pretty much. That was pretty much this episode. This episode that we can sit up here and talk about, you know what I'm saying? You know, you got Kyrie trying to be a Mac. Retired out of Mac. Nah. No reason to talk about that. Oh, there was one more important thing. One more thing in my boys. One more thing. That hot-headed boy Keiichiro sat up here. Yo, Baker! Suppression shot! Oh no! The Lupin collection is gone, and now we all sad and depressed. Oh no, that you got used a Zord, but the monster he got shot dead. Say my name, Lupinranger versus Patranger. Oh no, we depressed. You ain't running game. Okay, y'all don't know about that. Oh no, y'all don't know about that. Rest in peace, Nate Dogg. Rest in peace, the Hook legend. Like, I don't know how many of y'all was alive when all you needed was a surefire hit, was a combination of either Nate Dogg on the hook or Pharrell on the beat. That was the recipe for hit. You either get Nate Dogg on the hook or you get Pharrell on the beat, but then there are instances where those two forms combine, where Nate Dogg is on the hook and Pharrell on the beat with that boy Chet Hugo, the Neptunes. Ah, man. I miss back in the day. But return of the mic. Like we talked about that on the channel, me and Jay. There's a video, Crisis on Earth Triple X. That video is called. So go search for that. You know what I'm saying? Now we was reviewing Crisis on Earth X and Crisis on Gateway. We can't talk about that here right now because this is Lupinranger versus Patranger. But you got me though. I don't believe this is only a 10-minute review because again, this episode is like right now. These episodes. Or we still in the building phase of this show. That because we got two teams to build, we got a villain team with an absentee leader. You got the Grenade Man from Grenade Man. You know we finna play Mega Man 8. You know this review's over now. Get out of here, get out. We finna play Mega Man 8. This is no longer a review of Lupinranger versus Patranger. We are going to play Mega Man 8 right now. Live LP. Audio only LP of Mega Man 8. The Sega Saturn version, because you know if you play the PlayStation version, you's a scrub. That's real talk. You tell anybody I said that, they come see me. Like if you say that the PS1 better than the Saturn version of that Mega Man 8, you's a scrub. Like on top of that, Rockman 8 on the Sega Saturn is the best version because electrical communication keep the imagination gone in a world something in Japanese. Okay. Before I say anything else stupid, y'all get up out of here, man. Y'all go on. Cause you know what? Before we get up out of here, let's make sure that I covered everything that's important. Kyrie has problem with his brother. Check. Weird French girl with Lupinranger stuff that turns into Zord. Check. We solve problems by saying that my brother's turned into an icicle and then exploded, but you should go see your sister while still alive, but then give me the thing that turns into a Zord. Check. Keiichiro sits up here like, I don't give a care, I'm the police, I'm gonna put a bike on a gun, and then I'm gonna shoot the bike off a gun, and then I'm gonna blow the thing up, which sends you all into despair. Check. Kogure not telling nobody shit. 1, 2, triple, quadruple check that. Destro finna whoop a motherfucker ass. Check. Zord battle that put over new toy. Check. I think that about covers everything about this show. I did it. Scat. Skittle. Skabop. Get up out of here, man. You know what it is. The one and the only. The one and indeed, the only, the triple, the G.O.D. And I'd like to thank all of you for joining me for another installment of My Phone is Ringing with a Random Number. Does anybody know what a 760 area code is? Because I'm about to research this, but no way in hell am I actually going to pick up the damn phone. But I just figured if y'all knew. So if anybody know what a 760 area code is, let me know in the comments so I don't have to Google it myself. But I'll probably Google it myself. You know what? I'm Googling it myself now. See? Bonus stage. The 760 area code is from San Diego. Who the hell would be calling me from San Diego? Like, seriously. Like, anybody that I would know anywhere in that area code, real talk, for real, wouldn't be calling me on a telephone. That is what it is. You know what? That may have been somebody for me now that I think about it. But don't worry about it. Get up out of here, man. You know what it is. The one in the alley. The triple, the G.O.D. Live on Team GRF TV. I'd like to thank you for joining me for another installment of Triple the Guy Speaks On. Lupinranger versus Patranger number 9. What was the name of this episode again? I don't remember. Because I don't remember. In order to meet again. See, it's like I'll just playing with y'all. See, you thought I forgot? No, I didn't forget. No, get out of here. Go. Just get out of here. I'm going to turn this into a video. More videos are coming because you know I put out that crack. Lupinranger, Patranger, number 9. In order to beat again, blah, 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 760 area code. The Garfield and Friends. Get out of here, man. The one and the only. The triple, the G.O.D. I'd like to thank you for the, 4th, 5th time for joining me for another installment of Triple the Guy Speaks On. And with all of that being said, I will holler at you guys next time, man. Peace out.